Good evening everyone, I'm Clark and welcome to Puka GT. So we are here at the finale of Tokyo Expressway on a Sunday evening. We're hoping to get a couple more races in before this daily race C disappears on us. A bit of a mixed results week so far. Some decent results, some not so decent ones. We dropped down from B to mid C rank. We had a couple of victories in C rank. But ultimately we've been just kind of floating around there with no real consistency. It's a tough course to get right. You're very at the mercy and whims of the other drivers as well if something goes wrong. But I'm hoping we might have a bit more luck on our side tonight and get a couple more results under our belt before this race closes off. So I'm actually just going to dive straight in tonight. Just going to double check that my stream is working. Looks good. Okay, adjust my mic and we're going to dive straight into some quali while we wait for the 9 PM race to start. Okay, we can go straight into the lobby. Nice one. So I had a bit of time on this course earlier today. No time for races, just some time to work on my pace and consistency a bit. And I didn't set a new fastest time, but I did find myself landing in the 158s a lot more consistently there. So I'm hoping to get similar here now. Might need to turn on a ghost, so we'll do 1 or 2 laps without and see how we get on. But if I could beat my top quali time before the end of the week, that would be a nice way to top it all off. Yeah, that felt good. That's one of those make or break corners for me. I only really kind of get it as clean as that 1 and 2 times. Not the fastest there, but not terrible. We'll keep it in 4th here. Oh, didn't keep it in 4th. Old habits die hard. 56.8, that's pretty shocking. I need to aim for about a 55.9 if I'm going to try beat my record. What is the first lap and all? Do 1 more without the ghost and see how we get on. Might have lifted a bit too early on the brake there. Ah, Mr. Paul Mahan in the chat. How are you doing, sir? Vroom vroom indeed. Okay, quick lift here into the S's. Okay, we're probably in for about a 159 here. Need to do better. 159.8, yeah, not great start. Okay, not terrible. How you getting on, Paul? Would you believe I actually had Cassie on the hot seat earlier? We were making a little video of her playing DC Superhero Girls. Not that I'm thinking of exploiting my children for entertainment, but she had seen one of my videos and wanted to make one for her friends. .3, even worse. We'll go and grab a ghost after this lap. Message from Paul, enjoying it here on the big screen. Keep it lit as always, sir. Burning the midnight oil in your studio, I take it. Whatever it is. 3 hours shy of midnight, mind you. Okay, so we're back where we started. Need to get it down to 158 now before our session begins here. So I believe it was the Spanish Ghost I was following earlier of J Serrano. Give that one a load. Now, because this guy has such an insane amount of pace, I actually have my ghost settings not even offset. So he's only ever in my way for a moment at the start of every sector, but it's not too distracting, thankfully, and it allows me to kind of stay closer to him to gauge his speed and see a bit better what he's doing. So it will be quite clear even from turn 1 here whether I'm following the right braking point or not. Nice and tight. Okay, not terrible. I reckon he'll probably have about 2-3 tenths on us by the next corner at that pace, but to be expected when we're chasing the best in the world. Okay, down to 1, up to 2. Okay, I'm a bit wide there. Okay, now can we hammer down here? Just about. Oops. I think we're in the wall. Just a little. I'll keep it going. Need to work on this hairpin more than anything. So what's that give us? A 56.4. Competitive, not great. Need to get down to a low 56, high 55 if we're gonna beat our record. Okay. Okay, not bad. Definitely better than the other 2 attempts. .133.1. Okay, I should actually maybe even take that one a little slower, so I don't compromise that one there. And now the tricky one. Okay, not too bad. Should be on for a fairly competitive time here. This is probably going to be in the 158s. 158.9. Okay. And we've found a huge amount of time there. It's so much easier with the Ghost. Without the Ghost, I would have assumed I'd be on the wall there and I would have lifted. But this Ghost mode is neat. Yeah, it's great. It allows you to kind of compare your times to the best people in the world of each week. They even released a new feature about a month ago, Paul, that basically opens kind of like a data analytics graph view, so you can see where the Ghosts are braking and how hard they're hitting the brake, things like that. I won't have time for it in the next 6 minutes ahead of my next race here, but I'll be diving into it at some point tonight. Okay, we're down into 56.051. We're in contention here for a fastest lap. We're gaining more and more time. We can find 3 tenths in sector 2 and 3 here. We'll be laughing. Okay, we lost about a tenth there. That's okay. I know there's time we can find here if I just lift a little earlier on this first S. Oh, so close. So close. We just didn't carry the speed coming out of the final turn there. Still though, great lap. Oh, whoa. Ah, flew too close to the sun. Thanks for tuning in, Paul. Really appreciate it. Don't tend to get people in the chat this early into a stream. I think I should have one of my regulars at least joining me in a bit this night. But it's a bit of a rare Sunday evening stream for me. More of a midweek. Although this will be my last stream for a while with my laptop going in for repair. I believe I'm shipping it off tomorrow if Apple get me the box in time. It's okay, it was a bum lap anyway. Posting 158 times is a good start to the evening. Okay, just go for a straight retry here. Okay, should have time for one more lap now before the race begins. Ah, we were too heavy there. Kept it though. Give up the rear, Clark 2026. Yep, be my campaign slogan. Though keeping my rear tight was more what I was looking to do, if you want to make fun of me more accurately. Oh. Speaking of which, there goes the rear again. So it's funny, even with all those mistakes, I'm still posting a low 57 there. So definitely starting to find the pace. No, it was too much. Oh well, worth a try. Okay, I'll head out to the lobby and wait for the countdown. Check this out, Paul. This is the level of nerdy that we have here. I can take basically any of these better times, compare them against my own. There's his, and I could take Say one of my ones from earlier. The yellow one being me, blue one him. You can see where we're braking. So yeah, even with that there, you can see he's braking way later going into turn 1 than I am. What's he doing at the docks? Little dab on the brake there. Okay, and again, he's braking about 50 meters, or 15 meters later than I am, I'm guessing. Alright, where are we qualifying? Second. Okay, I'll take that. What's the pace like? Okay. So as far back as 6th place, or 5th place even, not getting into the 158s, that bodes well. Got Baboons in front. Kensa Jule behind us. Kissing Jule, the slippery one wet. Yeah, don't recognize any of these. But the night is young. This is all going to be about surviving the 3 apexes at the docks on the first lap here. If we can get through that clean, we should be in with a good chance of a podium here, but we shall see how we get on. Brake balance +5. Alright, wish me luck. Oh, I like that livery. Paul asking if Mario is in this game. Yeah, I think you unlock him when you reach S rank. Oh. Sneakily stole a position there. See if we can make it stick. Need to get this perfect. And I didn't. Okay, he's in the slipstream. Got through the docks unscathed though. This hairpin will be another question. I'll let him take the inside line and we'll try a switchback. No, he's gone deep. I think I heard contact. He might have gone in for a pit. He has gone in for a first lap pit. Common enough strategy. We're going to save our pit for the last lap. So now it's just a case of not getting undercut. I suppose that is probably why we overtook him so easily there, seeing as we're on the mediums and he was on the hards. Okay, I'm gonna have to focus now and build up a gap. Okay, we're doing well. We've increased the gap on Ben in second place by over a second, just in that first sector alone. But I think lap 3 will be a bit of a test to see who has pace. For all we know, second place pitted into a bit of traffic there and might be compromised, which is what we're hoping for. And that wasn't great either. Looks like there was an incident. We just suddenly got a 5-second lead and no one's pitted. Okay, not a great lap from us there. Try to make up for it here. .9, not great, but not terrible for race pace. Okay, so we don't have the fastest lap right now. Let's try to change that. Okay, I'll try keep it in fourth this time. See how we get on. Felt okay. Not sure if it's faster or slower though. .57.3 there. We lost most of that pace on turn 1. We still have lots of room for improvement on the hairpin though. Okay, that was a little better. A bit tighter on the curb anyway. Ah, Jordy, how you getting on, man? Thought you were at work. So our first race of the evening, it's going well so far. I have no idea if I'm net first or not though. We started it in second with the pole sitter sitting on hards, so we made an overtake actually before the pit stop. We're going to see if that stands to us now. Oh, you just finished work? Oh, that's great, man. I suppose your spot probably isn't as open as late on a Sunday. Fairly consistent with those 2-minute laps. Let's try get it down a second. A bit too wide still. Okay, we have an idea of where we are now. So Keznat Jewel was the pole sitter, and he's now sitting in second, and he has already pit. So we need to build up that gap if we want to win this. You might be on in an hour. Oh, cool. Hopefully we'll actually have a race this evening. Are you still in C rank with your alt account? Yes, sir. Good stuff. It was definitely tighter. I'm not sure if it was faster. Second place is eating into our lead a little bit here. They are de facto the net leader of this race, and that it takes about 15 seconds for a pit stop. Remember, needs 17 tops seconds. Yeah, I suppose even if it's only 15 for the stop, you do exit quite slowly. Have you noticed I have a new line through the hairpin there? I'm going in a bit wider after paying more attention to what the ghosts were doing. Okay, that's the best I got that corner so far. Keep it in fourth here. Oh no. It's the risk of fourth. I hate going into this tunnel with mechanical damage. Okay, lost a bit of pace there. Was decent. I suppose the wall contact going into the tunnel cost us that second. Try fourth again though. It's a bit slow. Okay, so this is our last full lap. Again, try fourth. Need to get tighter on the wall if I'm going to keep it in fourth. I'm guessing, based on the map alone, that we're still in contention for second here. By a bit of a margin, by the looks of it too. But time will tell. Sorry to anyone watching, it's probably the least action-packed race I've had all week. Lonesome here at the front since the start. We'll be conceding to second here, at least when we come into pit. Just need to make sure that we don't make a dog's dinner at the pit entry. Oh no. Hopefully I didn't get a penalty for that now. I think it's only if you cross it from the outside you're in trouble, because I've had that happen before without a penalty. Oh, we're down into third. Okay. Fair enough. Fakir there in third to set the fastest lap. I just didn't have my eye on him. Okay, it's a good start to the night. Solid third place. Probably my most consistent race in a long time. Every single lap bar one was 2 minutes. I was within a second every single lap. It's just that one near the end with the bit of wall contact that slowed me down. I do want to get the race pace down a bit, but I'm very, very happy with that. Just as a solid, nice, no drama start to the evening. Might not be the best for the viewing, but best for my driver rating, so... Who was it? Baboons. I think Baboons was actually our pole sitter. Now, I noticed Kesson at Joule set a fastest lap very early on, but I'm not sure where they pit. Okay. Bonus. Nice. Congratulate the lads. Last was filled. Looks like a nice lad. We'll give him a follow. Only 15 races, wow. Might be an alt account, given his pace. He says, thanks and hello YouTube. Thanks, dude. Okay, we'll load back in with a ghost. Try to get a good lap in before the next race. That's the wall. Okay. Won't have time for a full lap, but we can at least work on some of the more important corners. Didn't like that. Let's try it again. Broke too late there. So I get a quick practice of the docks, and particularly the docks exit as well. I feel like I'm losing a bit of time there. Okay. Okay. So we've baboons in front of us again. Anyone else you recognize? Don't think so. I'm not sure what happened to baboons last time. I think they finished in 6th. Might have been an incident. Might be worth checking the replay a little later. Don't recognize any of the other names. Time-wise, it looks like a faster group overall. We have the first 8 positions under 159. So it might be a bit more competitive even. We'll see what the pit strategies here are early on as well. Baboons ahead, Joey Dunlop 3 behind, Nicholas GG, Chung Lee, Hendricks, Albie, and Olong. Is that Oolong? We'll see what Baboons does here. He might actually want to guard the inside given what happened last time. He does. We'll give it to him. And he has gone wide. Takes it back. Ooh. We compromised ourselves a bit too much there with Joey Dunlop catching up on us. Okay, we navigated that well. So we're pulling away from Joey, but he's still potentially in our slipstream here, but we're in Baboons as well. And Baboons is probably going to go in for a first lap pit again here, unless he's changing up strategy this time. Need to make sure that we break the inch before the 150 here. Oh, we're still in the slip. That should do it. Ooh, we got a dive bomb. Always need to be careful to not get too excited there and spin out trying to get the position back. Though I have to say, I really don't like being behind someone this close going into sector 3. See what I mean? I have to lift now. Okay, we have him here. Make contact on the wall. He's guarding the inside. Oh, he's not leaving us any room. That's not on. We were alongside him. I think we were. I'll need to see the replay on that one later. Could have gone worse for us though. Looks like he went a bit wide there. Oh, and it's our own turn to go into the wall. Oh no. We're out of his slip zone now. I'm not 100% sure how many people have pit. Baboons definitely did anyway. Oh, he's gone very wide. I'll take that position back for free, thank you. Nope, he'll just barge into the side of us. And we have a frustrating more amount of pace than him here in Sector 3, but it's not doing us much good. I gave him a bump, so just give him a bump draft to make up for it. Now, is he going to cut in a... He has enough room this time at least. He's on the wall. Glanced it, but we had to compromise our entry a bit there, so we're catching him but not quickly enough. Hoping we can get him in the tunnel here now before Hendricks catches us. I'd normally be inclined to work with the driver this early on in a race, but I haven't liked how he's been handling Sector 3 so far. I think he's been costing me a bit of time. My own fault. I'm racing worse than him. Okay, let Hendricks past us here. Those two are allowing me to catch up with the same battle. I say this about Joey, he's tricky to pass. Ooh, contact. Has he got the move done? Oh dear. I'm lifting. I don't want to engage that. I'm in the tunnel. We'll see if they overshoot the hairpin here under pressure. Oh, there was contact. And Joey's gone into pit. Hendricks here I think we can work with, if we can catch up to him. As a guitarist, I've always wanted to work with Hendricks. Oh, I followed him into... Oh no! Contact from behind. Need to see that one in the replay. I wasn't handling the exit the best, so I had to hit the brakes a little more than maybe the car behind me was expecting, but still though, so unfortunate. Just so patiently waiting on that battle in front. Just allowed the people behind to catch up just that bit too much. A bit wide there. Okay, make up some time here in Sector 3. Or just win our whole race. We're flustered now. Just need to focus a bit, chill out a bit, just find our pace again. That's it. Lost a good bit of time to him there on the docks. Fair enough. Too shy on the throttle there. Caused me to glance the wall. Yellow flag. Wonder what happened. Finally gave us a few tenths back. Didn't notice we jumped up to 5th there. I think people might have pit on the last lap. Didn't notice it at the time though. Did see a yellow flag. Might have been a rage quit. Normally would catch that though. Just pit there. Small nudge. Spidey, who I believe is a net leader of us anyway, catching us here. Come on, dude. Yeah, I'm always losing time on the exit of the docks. Something I absolutely need to work on next time Tokyo comes up. Yeah, we're still on a slip though, so this is good. Was close. Full lap again here. Slips about the 150. I think we're not even in top 8 here. I think we're going to come out in 9th or 10th once we pit. Go, 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 go. We beat him to the pit. We might get a points finish. Oh, he's in the wall. I don't think we put him there. I'll need to see the replay though. Ooh, do we have a points finish here? Oh, he'd already pit, had he? Eighth. Okay, happy enough with that. But we got how long? Very close on our tail. We have to be perfect here. Oh, do we have 7th? No, not enough time. Oof, intense. Solid race that one though. Held up by a bit of traffic. Some incidents we couldn't avoid, unfortunately. Managed to get a result out of it. Geez, only 10 finishers by the looks of it. I think there might have been a few rage quits. Definitely take a look at the replay of that one later. Open the window. It's getting toast. Save the replay of that one. Let's see, how are we doing rank wise? In the midpoint. We have a new member in the chat, Tom Drysdale. Good race, bro. Thanks very much, man. Were you in that race yourself? Just gonna give my arms a quick break for the next race. So that was a good race. It's our second race of the evening. First one was a classic. Started in second. Most people pit first lap. We just had clean air for the entire race. Finished in third. All decided on the pit on the final lap. But at least on that one, there was a few battles. A bit more interest kind of happening. Yeah, man, almost got wiped out early on, lol. Yeah, as in you almost got wiped out, or were you referring to the bump I took earlier on in the race? Ghost. Okay, not bad. Oh, too soft on the brake there. Just see. 100, 50, 75, 25, 50, 75, 100. Cool. Tom Drysdale. Yeah, I was racing, saw your tag and thought to check out the channel. Oh, thanks, dude. Really appreciate it. I'm new to this whole YouTube streaming thing. I've only been at it roughly about 5 weeks now. It's been great fun so far, and I had a good few lads like yourself kind of join after being in a race with me. Luke there is in the chat as a regular, and we met the same way. How you doing, Luke? Still a solid race, mate. Thanks, dude. Really appreciate it. Were you racing yourself? It's the wall. Also, Tom Drysdale, what's your name in the races? I'll look for you in the replay later. No, weren't racing then, says Luke. Are you starting racing now, or are you leaving it till a bit later tonight? I'm planning on doing 2 more tonight anyway, counting this one. 3. We've baboons ahead of us again. 3rd race in a row. LG8, remember them from previous race? How about yourself, Tom Drysdale? Are you hidden in there somewhere? Well, if you are, and if you're racing, best of luck. Hendrix, you're Hendrix. Watch back through the stream, I was singing your praises. I was actually, before that incident, I was trying to follow you. I saw you had some pace and I was trying to just stay behind you and work with you until I was taken out. You did really well to get around your man. What was his name? Tommy. I was stuck behind him for about 2 laps. Fair play. You noticed the guitar behind me as well. It might have made some stupid dad joke about always wanting to work with Hendrix. You missed the entry period, but we'll get next race. Good stuff. Thanks, man. Yeah. If you flick back on the stream, you'll probably see it anyway. I'll be available for you at some point. Third race in a row with Baboons starting ahead of us. Really like his livery. Best of luck for the race, mate. Cheers. Just happy getting a few kind of top 8 finishes tonight. Made the mistake of kind of hunting podiums yesterday, and it worked in my favour for 1 or 2 races, but it also had me taking riskier moves than I wouldn't normally do. Just happy to work with people tonight and build up a bit of a gap if I can. Looks like there's a bit of a spicy 2-wide battle going on behind us there. Baboons is starting on the hards here, so we might actually get around him handy enough. So, I'm sorry. Take it back. Ah. Had to give him the place back. That was the exact sort of stuff I said I wasn't going to do. I just saw he'd gone a little wide, thought I had room, he sped through and I clipped his back. All I can do then is just hang back and wait for him. It doesn't make much of a difference for him though, I've ruined his entire race. Fellow Irishman ahead of us there. There's literally no point in us battling anyone here because we are the net losers of this race. So, might just work with some of the back of the pack here to help their races out a bit. There's my fellow Irishman here. Very early to give him the room. It always scares me when you see the net code like that because you can never be certain where they are on the track. Oh, dude. This is actually my first time kind of working from the back of the pack like this in Tokyo. Oh, penalty. First one of those I got in a while. Suppose this is the race for it. Yeah, penalty, of course. Freak losing the rear a bit there. We got the penalty as well. Need to be careful of the slip here going into the hairpin. Break a little earlier. Not sure why Freak is battling so hard here when he has a penalty to serve. Okay, need to hold off a bit. Don't want to ruin anyone else's race. Work with Nas, give him a little bump. Oh, jeez. Must have been carrying more speed than I realized there. We've Jordy back in the chat, just got home. Good to see you again, dude. We do one more action-packed race there in your absence. And then this one, unfortunately, I did a horrible move on somebody on the first lap. Ruined their race entirely, so in turn held the brakes and waited for them to pass me. So it was the right thing to do. You're going in on the next race. You know what? I'm going to do one more daily race C, but I might be on for a quick private race after. Just one though. I do need to be up quite early tomorrow. Might see if Luke, who's been in and out of the chat, wants to join us as well. Take a defensive line here because I don't want to race behind this guy anymore. Still right in our slip. He's gonna get a move done. Might be working with us. Hanging behind. Ooh, I think we had a DC in front of us there. Some room. Get out of that hairpin, nice. But again, this is the one sector I didn't want to be behind him for. For that reason. Well, that's baboons there behind us. And let them do whatever they want after ruining their race earlier. Someone crashed on the bridge above us there. Those two have been battling for a full lap now. Looks like they're catching position number 8 as well. Okay, last full lap, here we go. Freak must have gone into the wall there. He went into the wall there. Come on, dude, you don't even have pace in this sector. Hopefully lose him here, we'll see. Ooh, it's getting busy out front. I think that's a penalty for me. I'm pitting here anyway, so it doesn't really matter what we do. Don most likely, or Don Truant most likely has a penalty coming out here. Does it look like they cut the pit lane entry? Oof, very nearly lost it there. Oh, they do. Huge penalty, jeez. I will take 12th, all things considered. Ah, good. And Baboons ended up in the points. All as well. Baboons. Ah, oh good. Good sportsman there from Baboons. Really did ruin the race at the start there. Ah, Bogdan, welcome back, sir. Well done. Will you be on for more races? So I'm going to do one more race, but then myself and Jordy, we're talking about having a private lobby race, if you'd like to join us for that. Great to see so many return faces tonight, lads. Really appreciate it. we go. I think that first corner was okay. Not great, but okay. Ah, well. Always the risk staying in fourth there. Jordy, Luke, if you guys are still there, are you racing still? Good stuff. You're on for the next race then, I take it. See if we'll finally get grouped in the same lobby. That was nice. Shame I won't have time to do a full lap. Yes, sir. Let's hope, yeah. Okay, so we're starting on pole. Yeah. And we have Hendrix back with us, who was in the chat a little while ago. Oh, there you are. In 15th. Forgot you were on your alt. Yeah, say hi to me buds. Where are you? DG Wolfie, there you are. A different lobby. No worries, Bogdan. Let us know if you want to join a private lobby after this race. You'll find my PlayStation Network ID in the description down below. But to those of you still watching and not in this lobby who are racing, best of luck with yours. Yeah, best of luck to you too, Hendrix. Or Tom Drysdale. My last daily race C of the week. One more time with feeling. It's been a fun week. Tough week. First pole position in a while here. Let's see if I can convert it into anything useful. Maddie hot in our tail here. Fairly so. We were maybe a little slow going through that corner. Tiny bit of contact, but we had a much faster exit there. It was risky. It was very, very risky. I shouldn't have done that. Enough space. Nicely done, Maddie. They're all Bud Hendricks right in our tail. Pal Hendricks might have had a tiny bit of wall contact there on exit. Happy enough with Maddie's pace here. I'll probably opt to work with them this early on in the race. They're taking the defensive line, but we're not going to challenge them either way. I think if it wasn't for the slipstream, they would have pulled a good bit ahead of us there. I think they just had that little bit extra exit speed. Quite notably, I didn't notice any of the leaders of the pack pitting on lap 1 for a change. Oh no, Maddie's lost it. Carried a bit too much speed through the second S there, which meant I had to brake, which I wouldn't normally do. Okay, that's a good exit. This is tricky because I don't want to battle them, but I don't want to have them dive bombing me either. I'm just going to take the racing line and hope they don't go for any zero-sum moves here. Maddie tends to have a bit more pace than us here, so maybe they'll just naturally get ahead again. No, we had the faster exit, but slipstream will bring them level with us. I'm just going to stick to the racing line here and let them go for whatever they're going for. Okay, they're going for the inside. They stick the landing, nicely done. It's a really nice move. Oh, we have our friend Hendrix not too far behind us, aka Tom Drysdale. I've been sucking at that corner tonight. Ooh, purple. Oh no, Maddie! Hard luck. Okay. It's you and me, Tom, racing for first now. Though, no one Geordie. He is going to be hot on my heels very soon. Do we see him on the radar yet? No. He's not in top 8 positions yet. Though, Geordie going from the back, I'm guessing probably pitted lap 1. I've come wide. Oh, my beautiful gap. Tarnished. Gave us a few tenths back at least. Oh, there's Geordie in 7th. He's coming for us. Oh, and if I'm going to be doing dodgy overshoots like that, he'll be with us within a lap. Oh, we went super wide there. How you doing, Tom? He's got the pace. Go for it, Tom. Good man. Nice and clean. Follow your slip now. Hopefully we can work together to keep Jordy at bay a bit. A bit too close here for a bump. Ah, you're in the Ferrari, not the Meta. Interesting. Didn't notice until now. Wow, the slipstream is strong here. Again, too close for a bump. I'll get out of your way. Jordy with the fastest lap, no surprise. I tell you, if it wasn't for the slipstream, our friend Tommy Hendricks would be long gone. Oh, he's gone a bit deep. Sharing his paint with the wall for a moment. No worries, dude. Our best sector 3 there. Okay, we're getting deep into this race now. Oh geez, Jordy's in 4th. He's posting 157s. I haven't even got that in quali yet. wall contact there. Get lift, don't want to go into the back of him there. Good man, Tom. Too close to bump him again. I'm not going for a move, just don't want to go into the back yet. I held off a little there just to let him know. He's giving him the space. Wolfie is now 6 seconds behind us, so he is the net leader of this race already. You're something else, Jordy, I tell you. Won't even see the back of him by the time we come out of the pits. Might be on the back of us before then, the rate he's travelling. Poor friend Tom here probably thinks he has the win, not knowing what Jordy's about. Of course, he can't see the interval to third place. Bump here. There you go. He has to pit here now as well. Make it the 150, give him enough room. Now, where are myself and Hendrix going to come out? Quite far back. Ah, fourth. No, it's grand. Nice. Oh, lads. Race of the week. Well done, Jordy. Hats off to you, sir. Oh, great race out of yourself there, Tom. I know. Damn, Wolfie is quick. Sheesh, some race. Now, that was my race of the week. I'm so happy to finish the week with that race. That was awesome, lads. Thanks so much. Don't think I've ever had it before that I've had two of the lads from the chat in the lobby with me like that. Really nice working with you there, Tom, as well. I was right to have a good feeling about you in the previous race. Save the replay of that one. Great race, great race. Oh, sorry, ASFC, just see your message there. I'm back, man. How have the races been going today for you? Much better. I've had a much better day. Didn't win. Came second in my first race. Fourth there, had a 6th place finish, and then I had one race where I was towards the back of the pack, 12th, just because I started high up but ruined someone else's race. So pulled the brakes and held off to let them overtake me, which put me to the back of the grid on the first lap. So it was the fair thing to do, though. How about yourself, man? Are you racing tonight? So lads, just to let you know, I've said it a couple times during the week, but this will actually be my last stream for 2 weeks because my MacBook is a bit banjaxed and needs to go in for a repair. So I'm sending it off tomorrow, so I won't be around for 2 weeks. But that being said, I'd love if you stay in touch and we don't lose the momentum here. So I have my PSN ID in the description down below. And I have a link to the Discord as well, where I will be posting links to any of the videos I've been capturing over the last few days, along with planning a few kind of private lobbies and private sessions over the next 2 weeks as well. So if you're interested in joining me in that, again, description, you'll see my PSN ID. It should just be Wickstone, one word, WICKSTONE, and then a link to the Discord as well, where there'll be a bit more chat going. So yeah, if you want to stay in touch over the next 2 weeks, please hit me up there. I will absolutely be online a lot over the next 2 weeks. I'm going to use it as a nice chance to not focus on the streaming for a bit while the laptop's getting repaired and actually just work a bit on my actual driving skill and race pace. So I'll try to organize a few private lobbies. I'll be diving into the daily races probably every evening. So if you're about, shoot me a message. Hopefully we can jump into a lobby. Speaking of which, myself, Jordy, are you on for a private lobby now? And of course, lads, if any of you want to join us, just let us know. You know how. Links down below. Let's see. Just want to take a look at 1 or 2 replays before we say good night. Or good. Always. Good stuff, man. Mighty Moose 514. Who's that now? Shout out in the chat who you are. Been finding it a little tricky to keep track of everyone's Discord, PSN ID, and YouTube chat names. What do you hope the reset tracks will be tomorrow? You know, I actually saw there's a website, GTHS Rank, and they always speculate what they are the day before. I think Daily Race B is going to be Barcelona, and I think Daily Race C is going to be Le Mans. Could be wrong. I don't know where they're getting that information from, but they've been right once or twice before. Last replay should be fun. Yeah. Oh, that's yourself. That's yourself, Hendrix, aka Tom Drysdale. Good stuff. Grand. All right. Alright, Jordy, I'm just going to take a 5-minute break now, and I will shoot you a message afterwards. As for the rest of yous, if you want to shoot me a message either on PSN or in the Discord, if you'd like to join myself and Jordy now, please let us know. But otherwise, I'm just going to do a quick sign off here. Anyway, that's all we have time for here. That was an amazing week. Got to meet quite a few good new friends in the chat, which thanks again, lads. Really appreciate you. But anyway, I will see you back for more streaming in 2 weeks once the laptop is repaired. I'm Clark, and this is Puka GT. Hope you have a good few weeks, lads. See you soon.